care of. And Jim, we're ready for, after seeing a tremendous ball game. My goodness, and for those that will get to catch on the delay, I'm going to tell you what, go back and listen after I get it uploaded later to the Adrian Drexel girls, a last-minute buzzer beater three-pointer. One of the teams won. I'll just surprise you and not tell you anymore. Tip here as we're underway. Controlled by the Bobcats in this 2-3 seed matchup here in the final ball game this evening here in the semifinals from Adrian in the WEMO tournament tonight. Driving around the right side, we'll have a foul called out front. That'll go against the Tigers' first foul of the ball game. Now a steal as Johnson saw that skip pass coming across the length of the floor. He'll go the other end, try to whip it down inside, and that pass is stolen away by the Tigers, who now come up this way, racing with it. Nice pass ahead. Johnson tries to get back for the block, but Compton scores the layup. Hill down 3 at the end of one, the 3 seed, cut it in more 1. An interesting play there as it looked like he was going to shoot it, then he kind of flipped it over the top into the hands of Johnston. Shot up no good, but now a quick run out, and somehow sneaking past everyone was Mumaw, who cuts to the lane and scores. And Jim, the Tigers have fought back now and taken their first lead of the game, 15-14. Entry now to Johnston here, and he leaves this one just a hair short after he and Porter collide on that end of the floor. Nothing called going either way, and the Tigers down with the rebound. Bad pass up front, nearly stolen. Porter gets it, then spins through a double team, bump both sides, and see who officially gets the foul there. It will be team foul. I believe, Jim, that's 7 now on the Bobcats, and it will be free throws again upcoming from Porter. This one, the first on Austin Shipley, who had checked in a moment ago. So 1 and 1 upcoming for Porter, 3 of 4 from the line, accounting for all of his points. First one on the way for the sophomore. That one's good. Of course, basketball really Porter's game, and Jim, you know he and his family well. Of course, umpired for years and years with his dad, and we saw him refereeing, in fact, last week on this very court, Adrian Sherwood ball games.
Well, he's going to play an outstanding game tonight because when I went up to the area to take a moment's rest, Dad was up there. So he's somewhere in here tonight. But Dad also played with some good, solid basketball teams in north central Missouri, where he went to school, and he went on to Fayette, the Missouri
Central Methodist.
Central Methodist.
If you will, they've got a chance to really make a statement with this ball game tonight. Up 15 now with the basketball.
Drexel started out real well, and then big guys inside for Rich Hill just really showing their physical presence and changed the game.
Now tell me how I score that, because Johnston tips it in. Was Rob, I think they say it over the PA, that helps out. Any tidbits in regards to how do they choose the all-conference, or I should say the all-tournament team for the conference tournament here? Is there a staff or a committee that votes on that, done with coaches?
In the past, we have not selected an all-tournament team.
I did not know that.
We just wait and select our all-conference at the end of the year. But if there was definitely a team, Compton would be right up there as one of the top vote getters.
Surely making a case here. Porter hits a jumper now, fades away. His second field goal. He's got 8 points in the ball game, and now the Tigers with another steal. Thompson, coast to coast, layup up and good, and Johnston trying to flash back, but Thompson scores it in. And all of a sudden now, this one's starting to be a blowout. Another steal here, driving to the lane, score that one good for Cole Heckaden, and Coach Bolton with the timeout, and the Rich Hill faithful on their feet. My goodness, 47-24. You knew that was coming, though, right?
I did not expect this.
Didn't know if you guys were going to maybe cater some barbecue up in the place tonight or something.
No, our Julie Carr, who handles our fax department, she's done a great job having a hospitality room for coaches, administrators, so that's where we got all that food. She had a nice taco bar this evening. I was in there a little bit too long. Don't tell my wife.
I heard all about it, and I just said, it's not a good night to head down there then. You don't make and travel with tacos real well when you're doing broadcasts. Porter with the dribble, extends and scores. 10 points for Porter, and kind of sidelined with those fouls in the first half. Now he's starting to heat up a little bit, Abe.
Last year he had a knee injury and missed part of the year as a freshman, and since football he got back and had a good football season and it's carried right over in basketball season. He's one of the best athletes, no doubt, in the conference. Ability to jump and run.
And I tell you what, Abe and I couldn't help. My goodness, how impressive have these Rich Hill Tigers been, especially through that second quarter and third quarter. All of a sudden extended that lead up to 30. It's at 26 right now. my goodness, this team really looks like a complete offensive squad, but they can play some defense as well when they want to. They get another steal here. Porter in the open floor, and then he's bumped from the left side as he's cut off going for the steal. Only the 5th foul on the Bobcats, and will be Ridge Hill basketball, however. 61-37 edge. Bobcats go for the steal. They cannot get it out front. Shipley guarding Thompson there. Gets away from him. Back to Porter now. Around to the elbow. He'll flip it back out. Ball poked away, and the Cats now have a steal. Driving layup this side, and Porter goes up, and Jim looked like he got a piece of the basketball. Got the backboard a little bit as well. With 9 ticks to go. Shifts up the floor and nearly loses it. Now spins away from his man. He'll whip it off down in front of us to Hayden Parks into the ball game. Out the right side. Long three-pointer up. No good. And this ball game officially final. 67-48.
We talked about the fact that, and I use him because I know him so well, or I don't know him well, but I know his dad and the family. But he's a young man that has plenty of basketball knowledge because his dad also coached basketball for several years at Hume High School, and he's been around sports and basketball
Referencing
for
Porter.
years. Yeah, that's his dad, and his dad referees and umpires and everything else. So he's got sports bred into him,